What's going on, guys? It's Loaded Clips, and welcome back to the channel for another video. As you can see, we are back at the range here. Got a couple targets set up behind me, and today I'm going to be giving you guys my official review of the Springfield Echelon. I have had this gun in my possession for quite some time, but have never actually gotten the chance to shoot it yet. I finally have it here at the range today. I've been very excited to try and shoot this gun and really see, what all the hype is really about. So I'm gonna try and do that today, let you guys know what I think. I'm gonna run through a couple drills and just give you overall my take. All right, so I had to come back in the truck for a second because this dude over here is running the tractor around and it's loud as hell. So just so y'all can hear me, I'm gonna just get this intro out the way in the car. But yeah, man, so I'm shooting the Springfield Echelon today. Had this gun in my possession for quite some time. Haven't shot it yet though. I definitely heard a lot of good things about it. So I'm excited to shoot it today and really, kind of see what all the hype is about, like I said. So yeah, so I'm gonna do a couple drills, probably do some like build drills, just take some first shots, some double taps and stuff like that with it. And just kind of see how I like it compared to some of the other guns that I'm used to shooting. As far as what I have on the gun, I have the Holosun 507 Comp red dot here and the Surefire X300 Light. That's kind of it, nothing too crazy, so I'm just going to be running it like this. I really like the aesthetics of the gun overall. I think this gun looks amazing. I think they did a really good job on the design. It feels amazing in the hand. I think the grip, it just kind of naturally conforms to my hand, and it feels really comfortable. So hopefully that leads to better shooting performance. I'm kind of excited to see how that translates. So yeah, definitely liking what I'm seeing so far. And another thing I want to show you guys before I shoot is kind of just the trigger. I did an unboxing video on this one before, so some of y'all may have seen that, but the trigger on this gun is actually surprisingly nice for a stock Springfield trigger. It's a flat facing, which I like, but as you can see right here, I should probably do it this way. There's not really a lot of take up. It's because you just gotta push a little bit and you're at that initial wall. And once you're at that wall, you just, boom, it's a pretty quick break and a pretty quick reset. Definitely not the best trigger, out. But for the price of this gun and, the performance that you're getting out of it out of the box, I don't think it's bad at all. So yeah, so excited to run that and just kind of see what we can do. Now, what you guys need to do is go ahead and drop a like on the video. We are still on the road to 20,000 subscribers. We're approaching our goal, so go ahead and drop a like, run the likes up. I appreciate you guys watching, and let's get to shooting. All right, so I'm about to take my very first shots with this gun. I have two 20-round mags with this, so I'm just gonna shoot a couple groups and just kind of see how it feels in my hands and how I do with it. Only thing is I have not sighted in this dot yet, so I don't know how this is gonna go, but hopefully we're not too far off. So let's see how we do. So I'll let y'all see the groupings. So I did two 5-round groups. You can see the first group down the bottom right there. It looks like my dot's a little to the right. Maybe a little bit low too, but I'll worry about adjusting that later. But you can see in the first group, it's a fairly decent group right there. I'm at about like 8 or 9 yards or so, something like that. And this one right here, pretty decent grouping right there. Definitely does not feel bad at all. Feels pretty comfortable. Definitely doesn't feel like it's a lot of kick. Kind of like I was saying before, the grouping or the grip feels really good. You can get a good hold on it. So yeah, I really just kind of want to shoot some drill. Let's probably do some drills right now and see how we can do. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and shoot a bill drill with the Echelon. That's just 6 shots fast as I can into the target, hopefully on target. So yeah, let's just see how we do. Only thing is I don't have a holster for this gun yet, so I'm just gonna have to like go from like low ready, I guess. But yeah, let's just see how we do. Okay, that was 256 on that one. I don't know if y'all can see that. But let's take a look at the target over here. So overall pretty solid right there. Obviously there is 2 shots. One is like right on the line right here, and then one is just kind of out in the C zone. I think that's one where I just kind of tried to rush it before I really found my dot. But overall, I would say that that is pretty good. Pretty good, especially considering I've never shot this gun before. So I am pretty impressed, you know. Now, obviously, this doesn't tell everything. Like, I'm not saying this is now the best gun in the world because I shot the drill fairly decent. But I will say a lot of that does have to do with the ergonomics of the gun, how it feels in my hand for me personally, which leads to me to be able to shoot this. And I still haven't sighted this dot in, so I think once I fine tune it a little bit more, it might be a little bit better. But so far, it feels really good. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. All right, so we're gonna do one more drill with this. So what I have set up here is I have 2 targets. We're gonna be at about maybe like 10 yards. And what I'm gonna do is we're gonna do somewhat double taps, but it's basically I'm gonna do 2 to the body, 1 to the head, and then transition, do 2 to the body, 1 to the head. So we're gonna do just kind of working the target transition with the Echelon and just kind of see how I go from there. I forgot my tape to cover up my hits, but I did mark them off so I know which ones I already did. This one is a fresh target, so I'll be working with a blank canvas right there, but we're gonna work this one and just see how it goes. All right, so let's go over and look at the target now. I did end up having to make some adjustments to my dot because my shots were initially just going all over the place and I wasn't really sure what was going on. So it's gonna look a little crazy because of that. But here we have the first target. As you can see, I have one really low right down there, and then a couple kind of in no man's land right there. So I had to dial in the red dot a little bit because, like I said, I hadn't sighted it in yet. But I think once we got it dialed in, we did pretty well for the most part. You see, you got mostly A-zone hits there, and those are the headshots. I know for a fact I did miss some, so those aren't going to be shown here, obviously. And then looking at the other target, this one was a little bit better. I missed some on this one too. Like I said, just because I didn't know where my dot was throwing the shots, and I was a little further back this time, so it was a little bit more apparent. And then we got headshots right there. So I think my dot was throwing them all really to the right, and so because I see those ones are hitting on the edge to the right there, so I probably missed a lot to the right over here before I got it zeroed in a little bit. But overall pretty good. So with that, I mean, just based on, like I said, how it feels in my hand and, you know, recoil, I guess, and, you know, shooting performance, you know, how smooth it is. I think the action of the gun is actually really smooth as well, which I like because it's not soft shooting, but it makes it very predictable, maybe, I guess is the word I'm looking for. So with all things considered, I really do like this gun. I want to shoot it a lot more, but just off of my, you know, first impressions, I think it's a really solid gun. I like the trigger a lot. Took some getting used to with a couple of shots, but I think it's a good trigger. Not the best trigger, but it's a good trigger. I keep talking about the ergonomics because it's really comfortable in the hand, which makes it very easy to shoot. And I mean, yeah, it's very nice. Like I don't even know what else to say other than I like it a lot. It's very, 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 very nice. And I think I need to spend some time to zero in this red dot a little bit more, just so I can be a little bit more precise. I just didn't have a whole lot of time today to really sit down and do that, so I'll have to do that another day. But just based off of my experience shooting it today, I got nothing but good things to say. I really can't think of any negatives or downsides that I have run into so far. You know, maybe later on down the line when I put like a couple thousand rounds through, some things will come up. But as of right now, I haven't had any issues. No jams or malfunctions of any sort either. So, hey, that's just what I got for you. All right, guys, so here at the end of my range day here. Fired quite a few rounds through the Echelon. And overall, I can say that I do really like this gun. I'm not ready to put it above anything yet that I have, because I mean, I just have way more rounds through like my Canic, and you know, my Glock. So I can't necessarily put it above anything yet. What I can say is this is probably some of the best ergonomics in any handgun that I've owned. So I definitely like it from that aspect. But the gun shoots really well, really smooth. And overall, I'm just a fan. This is definitely going to be in my regular rotation. I'm definitely going to do a lot more training with it to see, really, you know, give my final opinions on it. But based on today and my experience with it, shooting it, I really like this gun. Especially for the price that you can purchase this at. This is a gun you can get for under $600. I would say that this is definitely a good purchase to make. Don't really think I have anything else to add to that, aside from that's just my overall thoughts on the Echelon. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, you know, as always, I would appreciate you just leaving a like on the video, subscribing to the channel, and definitely stay tuned for more videos. So thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for watching. Be safe, be smart, be blessed, and I'll see y'all in the next one.